When most people think about lighting a video for a cinematic or dramatic look, most times the first thing they think about is big softboxes or big panel lights, when in fact, actually using a number of small lights is one of the best ways to create a dramatic look in your images or your videos. And the video you're looking at now is lit with one single big softbox and big mono light. And all the lighting you see behind me is provided by the Aparo A1 panel light. And this light was sent out to me by Vitapal, the sponsors of this video. I just thought this was a great opportunity to demonstrate how powerful these little panel lights can actually be. I have been provided with links with special discounts for the lights, and I will put those links in the description down below. Now I'm going to turn off all the little panel lights and just show you how much of this scene is actually set up by these little lights. Now, this is how the scene looks with all of the lights turned off, and I'm able to control all of the little panel lights with an app on my phone. And compared to a lot of the apps I've used for lighting control, this one is super simple and actually works quite well. Now, I'll turn them back on one by one and just show you what each light does. Now, the first one that you would generally do in a lighting setup like this is called a hair light. And when I turn that on and off, what you'll see is it just gives me what it says. It lights up my hair, but it gives me an outline around my shoulders and sets me off from the background. So we just have a look at that on and off, and we see how it just helps me jump off that background a little bit. Now, the next one I'm going to turn on is what is generally called a background light. And I don't like to have the part behind my head too bright. I like to do what's called layered lighting. So you'll see as I light this up, we'll kind of go light, dark, where I'm light should be fairly dark on either side of me and then lighter on the corner of frame. Now I'm going to turn on what I'm calling my plant light or background light. And you'll see that that's just a little panel light in the background. It's shining across and it's creating that dramatic shadow from the plant on that doorway back there. And that just looks like the light is coming from over in that direction and hitting the plant and then sort of going across the background. The next one I'm going to turn on are my monitor lights. These kind of offset that plant light on the other side. And I'll turn both of those on. Now that looks like there's a light coming from the monitor itself, as if the monitor is generating the light, even though obviously the screen is on the front, not the back. But it has this sort of look like the monitor is producing that light. Now, typically I would just have a light in my little lamp on screen there. But in this case, just to demonstrate the panel lights, I put them behind there. And then the final light I've got is actually in the doorway of the room behind me. Now, with the Bluetooth, I have to walk over there because it won't go through the doorway. It works at a decent distance, but not through the doorway. So I'll pop back there and just turn that on now. And now we've got what's called layered lighting, and we also have some different colors. So we've got a bit of a blue one coming from behind the monitor, a bit of a techie, technology looking one. Coming from the doorway, we have an orangey one that kind of looks like a bit of a sunset. I think I've got that set at about 2400 Kelvin or something like that. And then I've got a natural light, the same as the light that I'm using for my face light, and my hair light is coming across that plant at the back just to give us a nice natural sort of normal look back there. Here's an example of using a 3-light setup for a product photography shoot. This is also the way I shoot my thumbnails. And to start with, we just got the one light overhead. We were completely dark, and then we just have an overall light. And then I add in 2 more lights, and these just help give the lens a bit of shape and a little bit of extra contrast. And you'll see here as I cycle through on and off, it's a subtle difference, but it does make a difference. It just makes the lens pop a little bit more. I really could have used a backlight to bring the lens off the background, that black background a little bit. Since they're RGB lights as well, we can actually use some colors, and we can cast some colors in different directions. You might do teal and orange or something like that. But you can see you've got a range of options just with a tiny little 3-pocket light setup for product photography as well. So these are great little lights for this purpose, and they're also reasonably priced with a very long battery life. So they're 7-watt lights, but at full output, they have a 2-hour runtime. And at what they call economy output, and I don't exactly know how bright that is, they have a 6-hour runtime. So in that economy mode, you could set them up and run them all day for a shoot and not have to turn them on and off. In real world shooting, you would probably just connect them with your app and then just turn all the lights on and off as you go and shoot different scenes. And you can do that in the app by taking all the lights, putting them in a group, and just turning the group on and off. So the app control is super powerful, not just for like tuning the scene in while you're looking at say a monitor, a director's monitor, and everybody's looking at it and you've got control of everything from the one app, but the easy ability to turn them off and save battery power. This could be for a YouTube video or a cinematic setup or anything like that. In addition to the app, the light does have control from the back of the light. So you've got an LCD display and you've also got a series of buttons. This is a very easy way to control the light without going into Bluetooth and connecting the app. If I'm just doing product photography, or if I just want a splash of light here or there for some simple project I'm doing, I do use those controls at the back of the light and they work really well, super intuitive. But if I'm doing something a little bit more complicated, a multi-light setup that I want to balance it and look at a monitor, those are the situations when I'm going to be using the app. The other thing about this light is it has a magnet in the back, so you can stick it to anything metal. And unlike a lot of the other lights that I've tested, the magnet is very strong, so it actually sticks to stuff and it doesn't fall off. Some of the original lights that came out from other manufacturers had really weak magnets, and I just have them falling on the floor all the time. The other thing that this light has that a lot of pocket lights don't is it's what's called an RGB-WW light, which means that it has the white LEDs that give you a very natural light look. So if you're lighting skin tones or a product and you need those colors to be accurate, it does have the right LEDs to give you an accurate representation of color. It also allows you to match natural light sources accurately and other lights that you might be using in a scene. So you can match sunlight, but you could also accurately match like my key light or some overhead light or different lights like that. But it also has the RGB lights on it, which allows you to do what I've done behind the monitor here and get a splash of color, and you've got a whole range of colors. So there's a lot of lights out there that are either white LEDs or RGB LEDs. This has both in one light, so that just increases your versatility. The other thing it does is it has 37 different lighting effects and pixel animation modes. This is gonna give you like flashing signs or candlelight or a TV or lightning effect, police sirens, ambulance. So if you're shooting any of these dramatic scenes in a narrative or something like that, you can just take one of these, set it to that mode, hold it off the screen, have somebody talk, and it's gonna look like they're got a police car next to them or an ambulance next to them or lightning coming down or they're watching TV, what have you. The other thing that makes these lights incredible value is all the inclusions that come in the kit. It's not unusual for these sort of pocket or panel lights to just come and you get the light and that's it. These units come with basically everything you would possibly need. The first thing is a grid that just, it's like a silicone grid, just goes over the top. It's so simple, super effective. And this is really important in situations where you want to control which way your light is going. And when I'm doing product shoots, pretty much all of my thumbnails, I am using these lights with the grid on it. It allows me to put the light where I want it, but avoid it spilling into areas that I don't. The other thing that it comes with is a diffuser, and this just makes the light a little bit softer, evens everything out. You do have the different LEDs that you can see in some situations. Putting the diffuser on just evens that out and gives you a nice, soft, even light, particularly if you're lighting someone's face or you're adding a little bit of light or a bounce light or a fill light or a catch light or something like that. You're going to want to put that diffuser on. Once again, most of the kits out there don't come with a diffuser either. It's also going to come with a little bag, which is kind of nice, a nice little touch. The other thing it comes with is this little grip arm. And this grip arm is so good that if somebody like Small Rig sold this on its own, I think it would probably be a $20 or $30 item. It is just so well built. And it's got the one single knob that you turn, you move it into whatever position that you want it in, and you crank that down, and then both of them stay in place. And you've got a 1/4 inch thread on both sides, and that just screws into the bottom of this. And then you can screw this into any cage or anything you want that has a 1/4 thread in it. So if you want to improve your lighting game, you don't want to spend a lot of money, and you want something that's small and super portable. You can take it with you, set up in a hotel room or an Airbnb or, going and visiting friends. You could bring a series of these little lights like I've done here and set up a really nice dramatic shot, whether it be for narrative, storytelling, YouTube, and it's going to be a super compact setup. There's plenty of lights like this out there, so you could sort of use anything like this. But just in my testing of these lights, I think they are pretty darn good, and I could recommend them. I'll put some links in the description down below. And if you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments.